guys, Jeremy here. I gave you guys my take on the Marvel movies, so I figure I'd give you my take on the DC slate. Well, not really the slate, just the one Man of Steel, basically. Man of Steel was like universally like split. Like it was crazy. Like people loved it, people hated it. People said it was the best Superman movie ever. People said that it shitted on everything Superman was. Just yeah, it definitely like had people split down the middle. Me, I thought it was okay. I enjoyed it. I definitely enjoyed it for what it was. But to say it was like the best like superhero movie, let alone like Superman movie, okay maybe, but superhero movie, like no. That's just again that's just my opinion, and it's not even like because how the movie was. I like again just Zack Snyder, like he tried his best, but I don't think like he didn't really like nail it. Like his like Zack Snyder's style, like you saw his style all over the film. It wasn't like a superhero movie. It was more of a Zack Snyder film than it was a Superman film, if you can understand that. And that's how I felt about it at least. But he did get some parts of it right. The action was perfect. Like that's finally we see Superman kicking the ass he should be kicking. And I got another topic on that on the action, but that's for later. Um, Henry Cavill as Superman, I thought that was awesome. Like I didn't really know who he was at the time, but he definitely looked like he can play like the hello, I'm Superman, straight edge guy, and then put on glasses and be Clark Kent and have all the girls wanting him. But yeah, like he did a good job acting and everything, but just he didn't really have that much dialogue in the movie. Like you never really knew how he was feeling about stuff. Like he went to church once, you kind of felt that. That was about it. But besides that, he was kind of just like quiet and just doing whatever he had to do. Like, yeah, like that is what Superman is. Like he has to do what's best for anybody and everybody. So not really the thinking matter of it, but still, just you didn't really get to hear him talk in the movie. And Michael Shannon as General Zod, I thought he was split. Like people thought like he was an awesome General Zod, and then other people thought like what the heck? He's like he goes from 0 to 100 real quick. He's all stoic and like deep eyed, and then he's all wide eyed screaming at people and stuff like that. It was like just it was kind of weird. But like overall his like him kicking ass and him doing his thing, I thought it was pretty good. I thought he did the damn thing. That I gotta say like the whole cast of like the Man of Steel movie was pretty good. It was kind of like like a mini ensemble piece. Like it was just a whole bunch of like good actors. Lawrence Fishburne, like Amy Adams as Lois Lane. Overall, yeah, like I said, I thought the movie was pretty good. I thought it was pretty good. The action was on point. The little hints that they had of LexCorp and Wayne like Enterprises, I thought that was, like, it was perfect. It was definitely perfect. Like nothing to throw down your throat. Like no offense, like how Marvel was with like the whole Captain America shield and Iron Man 2. Like they literally just picked it up and said, "You know what this is?" Yeah. like no, like they were subtle about it in this movie. But like I said, the action. The action I thought was on point. It was basically like some Dragon Ball Z shit. Like I love Dragon Ball Z. It was pretty awesome, Freaking Clark going, Superman going against Faora, and that big ass thing in the middle of town and just doing destruction everywhere. I liked it. It was cool. But that's another thing. People had a real really like they did not like he was destroying everything. He wasn't doing really no good. Like I'm sorry, but have you guys watched a cartoon of like Superman? Like anytime you really got into a fight or end up saving the day, there was at least one or two people going through buildings. Like it was crazy. Like at least a block was getting destroyed, or like somebody was going through a building or something. So when people are all like, the destruction is crazy, like Superman would never do this, like look again. But yeah. And then like the final fight with Superman and General Zod. I enjoyed that one. And I actually had a theory before Dawn of Justice was coming out and everything. If you look, well actually not if you look, but if you see closely, that in the middle of the fight at a LexCorp like under construction building, that that is when General Zod basically rips off his whole like space uniform and everything because he can fly and he's good now. And I was thinking like, alright, it was that LexCorp thing. Why doesn't Lex Luthor get his hands on that armor, make like incredible like armor, so he can actually go one-on-one with Superman? Because again, General Zod and Superman were fighting, and that armor didn't really get messed up at all. It was taking it all. So like that was like a little theory I thought of, and then now with the whole Dawn of Justice coming out, they're basically just taking, instead of the armor, just taking the whole body instead, and then they're going to try to do something with that. But yeah, that's for another video, and yeah. But the one thing I really have to get like off my chest is that now everybody is saying, because now the Dawn of Justice, because that Superman was there, and it's like, oh, the destruction was for a reason. I still think the destruction was just because that's what Superman does. He's too powerful not to cause destruction. Like, seriously, how's he going to get to go against somebody who's almost as powerful as him, fight, and not cause, like, destruction, a lot of destruction? Like, that's kind of crazy. Like, of course there's going to be a lot of destruction. But the fact that now they're trying to use that, like, and say that, oh, that's the reason why Batman wants to go after him now, because the whole fight, him bringing down the Wayne Tower and killing people, like, that is the reason why he needs to destroy him. Like, I kind of just like, nah, man, nah. Because if that was the case, why didn't Batman do anything when General Zod threatened the Earth and tapped into everybody's TV and was saying, hey, you have an alien amongst you, bring him here, or your guys are fucked. Like, why didn't Batman go out right then and there, go find that guy, and bring him? Like, why didn't he do that? Why didn't he suit up at that point in time? No, you're telling me that he was walking by Metropolis going to one of his buildings when General Zod and Superman were fighting? No. Like, if Superman was there and was supposed to be there the whole time during the events of Superman 1, he would have jumped into action. You can't tell me that General Zod threatening the Earth and everybody is not going to make Superman come out of retirement. But then, when Batman come out of retirement. But then when Superman is basically like a known figure and says, like, I am here to protect you guys, he's going to be like, no, I cannot allow that. He has to die. Like, that's, nah, see, that's why I'm just like, you can't, like, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. Like, they completely switched up the ideas for Superman. I was one of those people who was actually hoping for a Superman 2. I wanted to see a Superman 2. I wanted more character in Superman. But obviously you're not gonna complain when you get a Batman versus Superman. You can't complain about that. You stupid? Like, yeah, like Superman versus Batman movie, that's like, yeah, anybody would want to see that. But that's just my little thing about Man of Steel. Like, overall, I thought the movie was pretty good. I give it like 3.5 out of 5. Anything. There you go. I still keep on saying anything. I don't care. But yeah, just like, it was a good, solid movie, but it wasn't like it wasn't as good as everybody was praising it to be. Like the next end-all be-all Superman movies, it was just pretty good. And with the whole ending and the whole Batman coming in now in the Dawn of Justice just to fight him, and just like they really messed up like the whole like putting everything together and everything. I'm gonna make another video like right after this, actually, gonna talk about this. I still got this on my mind, so actually look out for that video. It's probably gonna come right after this. But that said, alright, guys, take it easy. Peace.